Oh, hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is your intuitive starseed, Tamara, your light worker. Back with another general read for the collective. Thank you to all of you that have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Mwah. Hugs and kisses to you. To those of you that are new, that are joining us, thank you so much for your presence, your energy. Hopefully you get something out of the message, or at least enjoy the vibe, your choice. Gender can be fluid on this channel, so he can be a she can be a he. Flip the roles as you need to. I do use profanity. I do curse on this channel, so if you don't like profanity, cursing of any kind on any level, I may not be the reader for you. Okay? And that is fine. I'm okay with that. All right? As long as you get the messages intended for you, wherever you may get them from. Okay? This can be past, present, and future energy, that of your collective, my beautiful, handsome collective, your past persons, people around you, them, places, times, and events, okay? This could be clarity or validation for others of you also, all right? So make sure you're doing your return to senders with Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, especially when you're calling for your energy back from people, places, things, that no longer serve your higher self, okay? Whether it's family, friends, certain hangout spots, places, things like that. Old jobs, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't subject your energy to something that isn't beneficial to your higher being, your higher self, okay? So with that being said, we're just going to get right into the read. Get the message for you. First card out, Oxygen Thief, Freeloader. Yep, Oxygen Thief. Man or woman. So somebody lazy as hell, codependent, man or woman. Or a user. Somebody using somebody here. Taking up space. Taking up space in somebody's life is what I'm hearing. Man or woman. Who's this? Next card, coming towards you soon. Somebody may be coming towards you soon after dealing with an oxygen thief. They are freeloader. Next card. Your realness I didn't appreciate when I had you in my life. So it's like somebody here is like coming to this realization or have had this like I would say epiphany, an epiphany, but somebody just didn't got fed up. Okay, like somebody is either agitated, just in their own mind with what they've allowed or put up with, or what they allowed put up with. Yeah, somebody just agitated with what they've allowed themselves, to put up with. Like somebody just been tolerating how something been going, even though they not happy with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's causing them not to be happy with, the people around them or a certain individual here. Because whatever it is about this oxygen thief, this freeloader, this is somebody that they thought would appreciate them and what they were putting out and what they were putting down. You know what I'm saying? But this is somebody that, is just on the receiving end. If this is somebody that just receives. This is not an equal give and take, um, situation here, whether it's family or a lover. And somebody didn't appreciate the very thing that they not getting appreciated for now. And that's your realness. You know what I'm saying? Your pureness, your authenticity. Like somebody did not appreciate you being you until they got with somebody that wasn't being them and realizing, they wasn't being themselves either because they were allowing and tolerating things that they know they would not have done if they had seen this about this person right from the start. But this is, like I said in a previous read, it's like marrying somebody and you hear people say, oh, after we got together, we got married, before we got married, everything was good. We really had fun, really enjoyed each other, we got married and things slowed down, they weren't doing all the things that we used to do, and just life, it wasn't, they didn't do those things they used to do. We didn't go those places. We just stopped, over time. We just gradually stop going out. And this person got reserved, you know what I'm saying? Kind of feeling withdrawn from the marriage or whatever, like, or they just take a whole nother turn. And it's like, no, that person marriage didn't change that person. That person was already like that. There were things about that person that they did not show you in the beginning because they knew you weren't going to marry that. And that's what I'm getting, is somebody played the role that they rehearsed. This is not something somebody took seriously when they got with your person or when your person got with them, whoever chose who. Okay? Somebody did not take their role seriously. They only used that role to benefit them in whatever way that was or they wanted it to. So if that person wanted it, their perception or the persona they were putting on, if they wanted it to be something that was beneficial, that they got something or was able to prove they was um, capable of getting out of somebody what they got, that's the role they played. But now your person, is missing the realness that they didn't appreciate about you before, because now they're getting somebody and has gotten somebody that refuse and don't know how to be authentically themselves because they're not happy with that. It's like knowing your car need work on it, but you keep driving it. You know what I'm saying? And every time you park it, it has gotten something else wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get back home, there's something else wrong with the car. But you won't get the first problem fixed, so it's led to another one. And that's what happened. Somebody chose somebody not knowing what their first problem was or what the first problem would be. And somebody went towards somebody that did not fix and will not fix their first problem. So your past person or whoever this is, they went towards somebody that had even more problems than them. The only difference, I ain't gonna even say the only difference, the resemblance of these two people is that neither one of them were authentically themselves. They both was operating on airplane mode with each other. You know what I'm saying? They both needed some work done on each other, but they weren't doing the work on each other. Each of them, your past person and whoever they went toward, did not do the work on themselves before or during this connection. Next card, you don't owe anyone. They ass didn't invest. Okay? You don't owe anybody shit when it comes to um somebody feeling like, well, I feel like you owe me an apology. I feel like you owe me some type of explanation. You don't. And somebody may have felt like this in the past, or they may have felt like this at a time when you walked away from them, but not now. And to be honest with you, like the card says, you don't owe anyone. They ass didn't invest in you. You know what I'm saying? They invested in what they went toward. They problem, is with somebody they went toward, or this is your past person. They don't owe this person any damn thing. They as gave to somebody that didn't invest in them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting it. This is you. Like, you don't owe anybody anything, collective. Especially people from your past. You don't owe them anything. You were the catalyst for whatever they getting or got. When it comes to their karma. You know what I'm saying? But somebody here didn't invest, so you can't owe. You know what I'm saying? The price of owing something to somebody, or to whatever magnitude, it don't carry any weight if somebody didn't invest in you. You know what I'm saying? You just don't. You don't owe where somebody didn't invest. But I feel like whoever this is that they dealing with, I feel like whoever this is they dealing with, it's like they kind of, I ain't gonna even say they hate them. This person does not like what they see. It's like somebody looking at a reflection of their choices just off of this person. It's like whatever choices they made, it may have been because of this person, maybe. Or maybe they have asked for this person's opinion at times, or went off of this person's opinion at times. This person even looking at themselves like, how in the hell, why would I even ask somebody, why? Somebody literally feels like they made, it's like wishing this was a dream. Somebody literally feels like this got to be unreal. Like, this is not real. Like, ain't no way I went toward this. There's no way that, this is supposed to be this way. And I'm giving, this much of myself, or this much of my money, my time, my effort, my attention. And now the person I know to be real does not want me anymore. Did not want me and walked away from me. And I thought I was okay with that until I realized, the person I'm with right now is not for me like that. Like, they not, for us like that. Like, they didn't, It's like they don't see what I see, you know. And it's like this person, this is like what I'm feeling from the situation. Like somebody, it's like they're looking at a reflection of their choices. Next card, good news, bad news. So somebody here is going to come in with this card. And it's like they're going to give you the opportunity to ask questions, get answers. They may even lead the conversation or a part of it by saying when they get to whatever they want to have this face-to-face, heart-to-heart with you about. Somebody want to have a heart-to-heart with you. When I was like face-to-face, heart-to-heart, it's like my throat tried to do something. But yeah, somebody want to have a heart-to-heart with you. And it's like they want you to hear them out because they know whatever it is you got to say is probably going to cut deep and it's going to be truthful because they know you to be that way. But at the same time, they may give you the option of wanting to know the good news or the bad news first. Okay? So, just giving you a heads up. They may be like, you know, they going to be on that slope of, you know, what you want first. Good news. I got good news and bad news. Which one you want first? You know what I'm saying? That's what somebody's going to be coming in saying, you know, feeling, thinking when it comes to them opening up to you. Next card, gave them outdated advice on purpose. Somebody gave somebody something intentionally to make a move on or to use as a guide. And it guided somebody in the wrong direction, you know, of thinking or moving. It's like, you can't give people advice on how to go about resolving a similar issue to something you can relate to. Because your outcome may not be theirs. Your approach may not be theirs. If they take what you say and don't utilize their own reason for doing something and sticking to that and them using whatever their boundaries or whatever their guide is, whatever their actions are towards something, how to handle something. If you don't put the ball and keep the ball in their court and you use whatever you use to help them or suggest that to them and it don't turn out the way they want, then it's going to come back on you. Okay? Give somebody the advice of using their own. That's the best advice you can give somebody. Use your own. The best advice somebody's going to get is the advice they give themselves. And it's because they have to go within themselves and decide what boundaries, to what magnitude are you going to handle this so that whatever you decide you're going to do is going to be something you can stand on because you said it. You decided it. Okay? You know why you're doing it. These are your reasons for doing this. If I give you my reasons for you doing that, you know, this way, and it don't turn out the way you want, and it ends up being something that never can be fixed again, then, you know, you're going to be responsible. But I feel like whoever gave your past person this advice that was outdated, they gave it to them on purpose because somebody did not utilize their own free will. Somebody allowed somebody else to dictate how something was to go. And they took that advice and they went and used it and applied it somewhere with somebody that was not suited for that, and somebody got the outcome that they got. Whether it was to walk away from you and go towards somebody else, or believe what somebody else said and they treated you this way, however, whatever. It was outdated. It was something that did not fit the situation. And it was something that this past person of yours, whoever they are, did not take into consideration that what they wanted, the outcome to be, what they wanted, to do versus what somebody else said. They, instead of them saying, wait, man, I wanted to do this, I really see myself doing that. Or, I would do this, but I don't know, man. I don't, it's like somebody knew what they wanted to do, but they made excuses not to do that. They made every excuse not to go about it the way they were thinking, and they went and took somebody else's advice. And when they did, it was outdated, okay? And I don't know if this is somebody that they felt like, would not be thinking on that level of giving them something, that's not beneficial, that's not, thinking, it's like not an educated guess or educated answer. Somebody did not want to look at what somebody was telling them as something that was something that they could question. They didn't question it. They just went in. They heard it based on who it was coming from, and they did it. They applied it. And it got them the outcome they got. Like I said, whether it was who they ended up with and who walked away from who. This is what the results are. But somebody is regretting that realness about you. They're regretting that they, didn't appreciate that when they had it. It's too many. Next card, enough with the games. Bye. Man or woman. Short-term relationship. So whoever this is, your past person that went toward a child, it was short-lived. You do something wrong, you do it long. You do it right, you do it right. But somebody did something completely the wrong way, and it ended up being a short-term relationship here. It was short-lived. It was something that really didn't get, it may have been in the honeymoon phase for somebody long enough for them to, feel like they made a good decision until that honeymoon phase started to fade, and the real honeymoon that was supposed to be meant for them was on the horizon. It's sailing away at this point because somebody took somebody's advice to go towards somebody that was only, that only landed them in a short-term, relationship because they didn't had to abandon, this option because somebody here didn't use what they know in their heart they really wanted to do. And somebody may have told somebody their better choice was somebody that was closer to them, had, a different job or better, a more respectful, a more line, a more acceptable line of work. So what you do for work may not be something whoever this person went toward for advice and got the wrong advice, outdated advice on purpose, they may have considered your employment. They may have also, considered your lifestyle, your circumstances, whatever. But I feel like that's what they did. They considered that and compared it to this person that your person went toward, but they was a fucking oxygen thief. The only thing they probably got going on was something that somebody actually was doing as a hustle. You know what I'm saying? And that's only when they need something, want something really. Somebody just made themselves out to be somebody that was a little more uh, stable than they actually were. This person ain't even mentally stable. Because the only thing they get out of what they doing is material shit. They not somebody that worry about bills and um, service to others. You know what I'm saying? Humanity. Like somebody does not look at, only thing somebody here looks at is themselves. They very selfish. Very selfish and self-centered. This person is all about themselves. And your person at one time, was thinking on that level too. Okay? And they looked at a lot of materialistic values, in people rather than looking in within. That's why the realness that somebody didn't appreciate about you is something that's only a memory now, because somebody did not think to look within until looking within was all they were left with. This is all somebody was left with. But this card here is a result of somebody, feeling like they had the right person to play games with. Game recognized game. So somebody here played games on somebody that knew what games looked like. That know what game being ran on them looked like, or game being ran, period. Somebody is just street smart, not just book smart. And somebody did not take somebody's street smart seriously. And game recognized somebody playing games, and they buy, okay? It was just buy. Somebody played too many damn games. And this is something somebody told somebody to do, though. This was the outdated advice somebody gave somebody, was to play in your face. If you gonna love them like this, if you gonna love them unconditionally, just go on play in their face. Telling you, child. Hard to fill out the floor. Somebody in despair over not having your new number. And I'm getting, for some of you, this is your past person. Like your past person got their number changed. They may not have the same number anymore. But after they walked away from somebody or cut ties with somebody here, cut cords. Somebody cut cords. Cut cords, cut ties. I think I'm trying to get a headache. This got somebody in despair, straight up. Like somebody, they wilding out. Like somebody, they doing all they can to try to get this person new number. For some of you, it's you. You've changed your number when you walked away from this person. You cut ties with people. When it came to cutting people off, clearing out your energy, calling for your energy back, in that way to clear out your energy and cleanse and start healing. Somebody here does not know how to reach out to you now with that number. They either feel like they blocked or you changed your number. But they in despair, deep despair over this. Next card tested me, made them the hothead instead. That's what I'm saying. Somebody up here trying to test you and running game, trying to see if it's going to make you blow a fuse and just spaz out and call them and cuss them out and all this, but it didn't. And instead, it made this person this way. And for others of you, the person that they went toward played with them just like that. The same way they were playing and running games and trying to, get you to blow a fuse. This is what somebody, ended up experiencing with the person they went toward. Is somebody that got them, on edge, like ready to, what I'm saying, like explode, like snap out on somebody here. But this is, somebody playing games, towards somebody in order for them to, react that way. I'm getting at, like, somebody, either this person did this and expected, that reaction to come from you, but it didn't, and it reversed, it ended up being them reacting like that to their own games. They ended up being the person that got affected by that instead of you. So the intentions that somebody had, it backfired. And now, instead of you reacting like this toward them, over some games and all that, now this person is reacting like that to this oxygen thief. Done spazzed out, snapped out on somebody here because somebody was planning on trying to, work on getting you to be like this toward them. To try to make it look like you desperate or you cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. Like, what I'm saying? Like you that into them. And this is somebody that may want you to be confrontational when it comes to them. They may be used to shit like that. But this is not the reaction they got. They got the total opposite, and it got reversed. Like somebody they around is doing this. They done ended up being a hothead and spazzing out and snapping out on somebody, that they realize not been playing games with their head. Okay? Sending you the evil eye, return the sender. Because I feel like this your past person. They sending you the evil eye now because now your person done got their number changed. They can't, get all up in their shit and blow them up and start talking shit and spaz out. Now they can't do that. That little game they was able to play with this person, before, when they walk away or when they feel like, they done went towards somebody else and they on the rocks over here or something like that. This person, now looking back at, they not going back. Like somebody done went back and forth with somebody over a period of time where they just tired of doing it. They keep being in, and whoever your past person is, past lover, whoever they are, they in and out of a cycle with one particular person. Could be a baby mama, mother figure, or could just be somebody they got history with, from childhood or whatever, or, for over a few years. But they not going to do this no more. Like somebody is doing things different now. They making the choices they didn't make before. Like it's like somebody saying, if I knew then what I knew now, I would have did, things different. That's what that person doing now. Because maybe at a time when they felt like it, they didn't know when to implicate or just, to step up and start making the changes. It got to a point where somebody got frustrated with just thinking about when to do it. They just did it. Because the more they put off doing it, the worse everything was getting anyway. So somebody just had to, it didn't matter the day or the time. Somebody just went on and did it. Next card, took on some unfair actions towards you having boundaries now. Like I said, this person was advised to, test your theory or test your, your boundaries by playing games and fucked around and got cut the fuck off. Got cut off. I'm talking about got ghosted like a motherfucker, like somebody. And for some of you, you ghosted this person, when you realize this person is going to keep on playing. But for others of you, you straight up told this person, like, hey, I'm not cool with my time being wasted. If we not going to go anywhere with this, or this ain't going to go anywhere, I need to go. And I'm willing to go. I won't bother you. I'm not going to text, call back, none of that stuff. I'm going to go because I know how to do that. I know I'm able to do that. Anybody that's in my past is my past for a reason. They'll tell you. That's what I'm hearing. Like somebody they got receipts. They got recommendations of people that they done cut off that can tell this past person that they would have been a past person for a reason. Like they would have, somebody could tell somebody's past person, hey, if they cut you off, you good. You gone for good. For real, straight up. And I'm getting it like somebody warned somebody that they cut off was like that. But they shall. And that was you putting up them boundaries that this person was not expecting and was not used to and wasn't used to nobody around them doing. So they didn't know how to handle it. They didn't know what that was going to lead to. They found out. They found out. That's why I said you got to leave people to decide what they want to do with, matters of the heart when they come to somebody, they care about, love, or feel like they in love with, got some history with. You got to let them decide for themselves what they want to do. Only way they going to stick to that is if they decide that. The only way they going to be able to know what to remind themselves of is if they decided that they self. Okay? You give them some options, give them some suggestions, some advice. Just because it worked for you don't mean that the outcome is going to be what they're looking for. Because your advice is just your advice. They're not dealing with the same individual you was dealing with. Okay? Well, the relationship, the situation's similar, but it's two different people. That person you dealt with when you took your own advice and you moved like you did, that's why it turned out the way it did for you. And that's why you and your person probably got back together. But your friend over here, neighbor, whoever, co-worker, whoever coming towards you saying, hey, I don't know what to tell Earl. Like, I'm so sick of this and blah, blah, blah. You got to let that person talk themselves out and in and out of whatever it is they going to decide to do. Because sometimes hearing yourself talk about what your problem is helps you understand the solution. Helps you get to it. Helps you get to the solution. That's why I tell y'all to go talk to the universe. Go release whatever it is on your mind, your heart, your soul that may carry some weight. Go out and express it. Talk out loud to the universe about what you want and what you do not want to deal with. What you don't want to have, going on or coming towards you. But you also have to work on the things that you draw towards you. And from unhealed areas in your life, people will come in and trigger the moments and, go to pulling the scab off that, unhealed area, get to playing around in something you ain't worked on healing from, and there you go. You done blew up. You done spazzed out. They got the reaction they wanted out of it. And now they gone, for another year or so before they decide they want to come back and do that again to see if they can get to you like that again. Okay? Next card, losing the real true love you had for me. What's my karma? Divine feminine, divine masculine. Next card, karmic couple watching you close. Child, next card, jumped in head first, love bombing. See, somebody here decided that they was going to go towards somebody, and when they did, they jumped in head first. Love bombing the shit out of them. And I'm getting this is who this oxygen thief, this user, this is the mindset, the mentality they had. They went from whatever the 6 this man was putting down to just being so in love. It's so bomb. It's the best. You the best. And baby, bye. Fuck out of here. Because that shit there caused somebody to be in head first with somebody. Because somebody was just stroking the hell out their ego. They was thinking with the wrong head and went toward the wrong advice. And how you thinking out the wrong head, with the wrong head, and out the wrong head, and go to another wrong head to get some answers, to understand what's going on in your head, to make sense of what's going on in your head, to strategize what's to do in your own head. Like, this is just a math problem, I swear. You couldn't give it to you couldn't give it to a small child without them looking upside your head. Like, what? Rest of it. Okay? Because I'm like, what mathematical formula is this, what you use on this. Because somebody here just really did not play their cards right. Like somebody did not read their hand properly. And instead, they switched hands with somebody else and got the outcome fucked up still. They still didn't get what they wanted. This person wasn't thinking right for themselves and didn't use the advice of somebody else, in a situation properly either. You know what I'm saying? But somebody here, this card here, they watching you. They both are. She watching him to see if he gonna come towards you and trying to see, if that's gonna result to anything. If then they can get anybody to, kind of, spearhead the situation and like stop this person from coming towards you, or try to say something or do something towards you to make you not want to go towards this person, or do something to harm you, for taking this person back, or y'all ending up together. They both are watching you, whether it's on a platform, whether it's, in 3D, like riding by trying to see if they're going to see this person car in your yard, or trying to see if they can find somebody to watch out for where you stay, to see if this person going to come knocking on your door, or see if this person going to creeping at your apartment at, early morning or something, but they're going to catch this person do. Like they both watching you, not together, but they both watching you. Because this karmic cycle is over. Okay? It's over, and somebody don't want it to be over. And the only reason why the other person wanted to be over is because they keep reliving the choices they made every time they look at this person. Every time they, get to moving around and, get to living life, another day with this person, they constantly reminded of this is the choices they made that landed them right here. This person they keep being reminded of that, but this is their karma. This is their karma. It's to be in despair about you because somebody did not use their own discernment when it came to how to handle something, how to view something. Especially when it came to them looking at themselves. This is them. Their actions is what led to this. Their appetite for pettiness, grew, turned the whole situation into a monster. Celebrated too soon, divine feminine, divine masculine. Somebody celebrated too soon. Because whatever somebody was thinking, they was going to cause for you, it ended up happening for them. They may have did something, said something towards your new beginning, your new cycle that you is in at this time, since you ended out a cycle with your past person. They may have tried to go in and use some divination to try to, or some spell work to try to reverse your happy ending, making it something that they ended up having with their person. Did not happen, baby. The very thing that they wanted, for you and your happy ending, your new beginning, baby, it is what they going through now. With this card right here, this person feel like when it comes to them loving again, they not going to be able to move in a way, look at love in the way that they looked at it when they think about you. When this person think about your realness, your truth telling, your words cut deep, it may have, fuck with my karmic, my karmic side is what I'm hearing. Like this person, they're not going to look at love without thinking about you the way they think about you. When somebody think about love, if somebody around them talking about real love, if somebody genuinely love you or somebody unconditionally love you, anytime somebody talk about love, this person think about you. They not going to be able to move forward to somebody else because this is their karma. They not going to get real love with somebody else because this person did not take the time to value working on how to see and recognize real love without attaching it to something materialistic. Somebody could not see the value in somebody unless it was material value. And they went toward people looking at material value. And somebody gave them outdated advice based on material value. And now somebody looking at the material value as something they don't give a damn about now if they could have you back. This person did not realize for themselves it was not about material value with them. They just love you, period. Now they're walking around in love with you for as long as they've been in love with you and still know that anybody else ain't had the love that they just experienced or know they had with you. They haven't talked to the people that gave them the advice. These folks ain't never had what this person had. And the only thing this person can talk about now is what they had. Because they have lost it. They have lost it. This person don't even know what they did to deserve your love. So they don't know how to earn it now. They don't know the first thing to do to come back towards you to get it. This person gonna have to go back through getting to know you, period. Because somebody did not take the time to get to know you. They didn't realize the valuable things about you until they could not find it and didn't see it in somebody else at the time. And now that somebody's an oxygen thief and sitting around, got their hand out and ready to go pick up something off the rack when you go in the store, you know, and they know you're going to buy it. This is what they created, a monster. You know, this is their doppelganger. This is their, copycat. This is them. You know what I'm saying? Walking around with their conscience with them all damn day long. But you're going to have something coming in for you soon. And it's like something that's going to balance things out for you and this past person, is what I'm hearing. This could be something that happens on a rainy day. Because somebody do not want somebody to come back towards you and break the bank on you, is what I'm hearing. This person may even come off as a little clingy now. This person felt a spark when they first met you. Or this is you. Yeah, like you may have felt a spark the first time you saw this person in person. Yeah, you may have felt like this was your person. And you might have felt drawn to this person before you saw him. And them you. That's what I'm hearing. Next card, getting your wish fulfillment with someone else is my biggest nightmare. But you're getting it. Whether it's with them or somebody else, you're getting it because you stayed the course. You stayed the course. And when you were divinely guided, you were divinely guided. Okay? Away from this person, toward this person, both. situations. You going toward this person when y'all cross paths was meant for this person to be triggered in a way, to be awakened in a way to what it is they have been subjecting themselves to and been making decisions on a repeated basis year in and year out. New Year's resolutions don't work on this person because they kept putting themselves in the same cycle every year because they kept being in the same vibration every fucking year without healing and projecting what other people, are not like, as something karmic instead of them looking at these are healed people. These are awakened individuals. You need to work on you. Stop blaming other people's change, calling other people's change karmic. Okay? These are changes that the Most High God expects us to make if we're going to keep receiving and enjoying the gifts that we do have. Okay? That's how we keep them. It's by doing the work. It's by being obedient. It's by, being of service to the Most High and those around us. Okay? And no, in no way, shape, form, or fashion do the Most High expect us to take shit off nobody. Because if it get to be too much shit, we can always give it to him and let him, be our secret weapon. Because karmics and people that refuse to change, is not meant to change. They are the lesson. Okay? If they like that with everybody they get with, it's because they the lesson. They not going to get it. People, well, they going to get theirs. No, they not. Because they the damn lesson. The lesson was to learn what you experienced from dealing with that person. Period. And go your ass on. Not go work on retaliation. Not go work on, when they going to get theirs. Don't worry about when they get theirs. Because the good thing about when they get theirs is that you ain't going to even see it coming. And it's just going to hit their ass like a ton of bricks. And you ain't going to even hit a crash. It's just going to be something that you, extra, read all about it type of shit. Okay? You'll end up doing a damn reading on whatever that person, outcome is. That's when you gonna know it. That's how our Father is. He does not give you the time he gonna do something. It happens in divine time. So it don't involve a watch. But you getting that wish fulfillment though. I know that. It's coming in for you. And for some of you, it is with somebody else. But somebody else from your past it's a nightmare. They may even be dreaming about you, in a relationship or involved with somebody else. And they may be using that as, a reason to come towards you to kind of spearhead what they think you may be already involved in because they missed out on this opportunity with you. And you took back this offer from them. Person don't even feel your energy. Child, what'd I say? You may have felt like this was your person because it was your person, child. And somebody just a fucking storyteller. They like to talk shit and hear themselves talk and see what it results in because they're not gonna take no accountability for it because you should have listened to your own, instruction. If you, Sagittarius, man or woman, could be significant. This is, telling you what's working out, what ain't working out for somebody, for this couch potato over here, baby, they sending you the evil eye instead of watching TV. Doing something safe. This in times when you ain't getting your way, do something safe. Don't go do something your ass can't, sleep at night after. Aaron can be significant. This person ain't got no more broken promises now. They just don't. They just don't. But I feel like, when it comes to this person actually saying something to you about what they experienced or what was going on at the time you walked away from this person is going to have to go back. And it kind of makes this person a little more comfortable knowing they got to tell it to you, but it also makes them afraid that now that you have rejected them and turned them away, that they don't deserve you. August can be significant. Someone's name can be August. Somebody could be a Leo. Man or woman. But something could happen on a rainy day in August. Or something happened on a rainy day in August. Take it how it resonates. This person want to call him and ask him about you. It's like somebody want to say, you lied to me. You in love with that person. But you protected by the Orishas. Damn. It's a twin flame union. Yeah. Somebody under some very strong protection. So what else I need to see moving forward? What did I see that collective need to know moving forward? Person could be having a lot of headaches too. They may have high blood pressure, or they need to check their blood pressure. Robbing Peter to pay Paul now, child. Next card. Child, what I'm telling you. I believe now that you are my person too. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I'm telling you. Somebody did not, when you told somebody or when you felt this spark about this person and you told this person that it was like love at first sight, like you knew this, you was gonna marry this person, or you knew this was your person. Like you told somebody, you mentioned to somebody, like you may have talked to them for a while on the phone, but actually seeing them in person finally when you met this person, it was like it may have been love at first sight just talking to this person on the phone before. So you guys may have been at a distance and you met, by way of internet or the phone or whatever. But all you had was the phone and maybe video, pictures, stuff like that, like you would have if you was military and somebody was out of the country, and it's the only way you had to, talk with Skype or whatever. So for some of you, it could have been Skype, but or WhatsApp or whatever, however it is when somebody's at a distance, the apps they use. This person ended up maybe coming to your city, your town or something. Maybe they from there and you just happen to live there or something. And this person actually got a chance to see you. When you saw this person, it was like you knew that was your person. You don't know, you probably didn't know much about twin flames or soulmates and stuff at that time. But when you said it to this person was like kind of taken back when you said that. They kind of was like lost for words, like, damn. And they may have looked at you as somebody thirsty, somebody desperate or some shit like that. But this person now has probably went to somebody asking them, about the soulmate journey, maybe twin flames or something like that, or like somebody feeling like you they person. They didn't know much about it either. Whoever it was gave them some real fucked up advice. And they went off of material shit. Like I said, a material view of something. And somebody else was not. Somebody took that to mean as an answer. But they went and looked at this or got a reading on themselves to see what that was about that you said. And now this person knows that you they person too. They know that you they person too. And I'm telling y'all, the minute I said that, my headache stopped. Whatever little lingering headache I had is gone. So you may be feeling your person, like this person is having headaches, like their head is hurting. And it's probably from the fact that they know who you are to them now. They know your place, with them now. They don't just want you back. This person feels now the fact that they want you back is part of something bigger. It's part of something God got something to do with, regardless of what other people around them think or is saying. Yeah. So, yeah. I feel like whatever this person gonna come in and say to you is gonna be that relief that they need and they want, and they ain't gonna be satisfied, and they're not gonna get that peace of mind. They're not gonna get that serenity. That they're not gonna get that until they come towards you to give it to you, and that's gonna have to give it to you cut and dry. Like somebody know you to be a truth teller, but they also know that it's all or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to tell you all or something, or it won't be nothing. It'll continue to be nothing with them. Like, I feel like me saying that or getting it out was like a relief. Like, okay, I said it. Yeah, I had to get that out while it was weighing on me. Because it's like somebody, even if your person listen to tarot, hopefully they listen to this message. Because, listen, whoever you are masculine, you're going to have to come in and make it right with this divine feminine. Because if you out now, it'll be out forever. Because this is somebody that will and is prepared and is moving on. They moving forward. It's like somebody saying, like they say in church, pick up your cross and follow me. Somebody is willing and has picked up their cross, and they will continue to follow for as far as the eye can see by themselves. Somebody will go if they have to go by themselves. Whatever that gospel song is, I'll go if I have to go by myself. Yeah, somebody, they will go if they have to go by themselves. And somebody proving that, like, it can be done. And this person, if you don't take note from this divine feminine or this divine masculine, whoever you are, collective, whoever these people is when they come back to you, if they don't take note, then they will, and I hope they do now, that if y'all not going to get it right coming back to these divine beings, leave them alone, because the karma is harsh, it's steep. And these people can teach you a thing about life, and they can learn a lot from the people around them a lot better if you take accountability for yourself. Being around them without doing that is draining. That's a setback, and they're not gonna allow it. That's what them boundaries is there for. Okay? But that's all I got for you, collective, in this read. But like I said, this person, they know you, they person now. Okay, they know that now. But that's because the pull that they felt was given the wrong instructions on how to deal with that, how to read that, how to handle that. And somebody got the wrong instruction from somebody that was unawakened and a damn karmic. And not only that, your past person was a karmic themselves. They were low vibrational themselves, and they thought whatever these little games and stuff was not much of nothing. They felt like, you being an intuitive person or smart, intellectual, a seer, whatever. This person felt like, I'm going to test their abilities. I'm going to test their gifts by doing this. It was the worst thing they could have ever done. Now, the worst of what they could imagine would happen is about to happen if they don't get this shit together. If they don't come back and make it right with the truth, somebody will forever and always live a lie with somebody else, because it ain't going to be able to, be something that would be able to, accomplish love bombing. This person already done got love bombed, and it went horribly wrong. Okay? But that's all I got for you, collective, in this read. I will be back with another read, you guys. When all else fails, ask your spirit team, your ancestors of the brightest white light only, that have ascended into heaven, for signs of what, is beneficial or what is factual when it comes to you, when it comes to the read, okay? Even when it comes to your past person, because I know some of you refuse and have your reasons for not taking your past person back, okay? But it's like somebody really wanting to play for a certain football team, and they're gonna try, and they're gonna work hard, they're gonna practice, they're gonna show up at practice every damn day, rain, sprinkle, snow, and until somebody realizes that they serious, they're gonna keep showing up. And that's how I feel this person is, because they know you deserve every bit of fight that's left in them, because somebody brought the fight to somebody that they could not defeat, not even in love. Somebody just outranked somebody even in love. So for this person to even get on your level, they have got to get their rank up in the spirit. And that means this person is going to have more belief in the Most High God than they ever had. They can't let that waver at all, because it's going to take divine intervention for somebody to come back in and reconcile and reclaim their spot in this twin flame union, because somebody is willing to walk by themselves and go toward a new person. Okay? Because ain't nothing you can do to stop this new person, new suitors in your energy collective from coming in. But this reconciliation is also part of a new beginning for somebody here. Okay? Somebody that want it is here. So do something nice for someone, even if you don't know them. Okay? If you're new here, make sure you hit that like, that subscribe on your way out. Come back and fuck with your girl, because I fuck with you. All right? Hopefully this message helps you or someone close to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, or you just come back for the vibe, your choice. But as always, my beautiful, my handsome collective, I love you guys. Bye.